49? No. I have a lot of old course models, but we could look actually at the interior of the courses.
That'd be cool.
So let me just... so, F-Zero DSX, where's my project folder? Project, main, project, and NK project file. There we go. So I might just share my screen for it, maybe?
Okay.
I have no idea how I should...
It's perfectly fine.
Oh, it's now it just completely yeeted it out, sorry.
It's okay.
Screens, my screen, there we go. So this is basically the program I work with. We can start from the top, which is Red Canyon. This is basically how the model looks on its own.
Oh, wow.
This is a huge model.
It reminds me of Half-Life 1. Like,
basically.
the section after you get out of the lab.
Yeah. It's funny how that thing is heart-shaped. This was not intentional, but it's such a cool little detail, and I'm gonna keep it, to be honest.
That's officially Heart Cavern.
Yeah. Heart Cavern Cannon. But yeah, as you can see, some of the shading is both-sided, so...
Oh, that's neat. What are those? Are those like little checkpoints that you have to hit? Those little
Oh, no.
things?
These are the enemy routes, the CPU routes.
Oh, gotcha.
This cavern is my favorite. It looks so neat with the little glow the water has and how it disappears. But yeah, this is actually one of the visually weaker tracks from this distance-wise. The main details just on the road, so... what I can show off is actually how the interior works. This is the checkpoint system. It's very simple for this one.
So, wow, that track really is just kind of a big circle. I never noticed. Because it goes up and down so much.
I did a great job masking that.
Yeah.
Same with Deathwind, actually. Where's Deathwind? There it is. So yeah, this is how it's supposed to look with the grids and everything.
Oh, cool.
And the model doesn't even go that far from the road. It's really it just gets black after here. And
yeah, but you would never notice, yeah.
Stop. Plus, the wind effect is actually a separate model.
Huh.
So yeah. This is basically the Deathwind, but yeah, it's really just that one shape, and I did so much with it. Especially the curves. The angled everything. I love it so much.
Where'd you get the texture for the track?
Oh, I think this is the one Cosmo Terminal texture mod.
Yeah.
I think you did that.
Yeah.
I want to have a more mechanical look, so yeah, I kind of borrowed a texture or two.
That's a-okay.
So yeah, it's always funny to see how things bundle up outside of the camera.
Oh wow, you can look right down that pole. That's cool.
It's something you wouldn't see normal in the game, so it's very, very fun to look at. But yeah, Deathwind isn't too much visuals. I actually want to show up Drift Highway, which has a lot more cool hidden stuff. For example, the fan here.
Oh, wow.
Something you can see it in gameplay, but you are likely gonna miss it.
Yeah, that's surprisingly detailed.
It's actually a render of the fan in GX.
Oh, wow.
I kind of just 2Dified this. And this one actually has a smooth transition to the waterfalls, which GX actually doesn't have. In
Oh,
GX,
really?
in GX, you can see the seam between the waterfalls and the water.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, here you can't, which is pretty cool. Also the puddles and everything, and yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It looks pretty much identical to GX.
Also, these islands are super low poly.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think is the grass on top like a stylistic choice? I don't know if they.
Yeah, it's in GX actually
Oh,
too.
okay. Yeah, I can't remember.
And what I did with these towers is something very interesting. A very interesting optical illusion. You can see it if you look down here. The model basically rotates 45 degrees on the bottom,
Oh, that is
so
cool. Yeah.
it creates the illusion of being round.
Oh, interesting. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what?
this is, huh?
Oh, you just like I had a random thought, but oh yeah, go ahead. And, what is that?
This is just the water effect. This is something you only see in game when you hit the water.
Ah,
So
so
yeah.
you just have to place that somewhere on the track.
Yeah, it's actually at coordinates 0 and 0. And of course on the water layer.
Right. Cool.
So this is, the water effect is on the absolute middle of the track. So yeah, this track itself is centered too, and this right here is the tower.
Yeah.
It's fully modeled, inside and outside.
Holy crap. That's crazy.
A whopping 900 polygons.
That probably took a lot of work.
No, I just had to basically decimate the original GX model.
Oh yeah.
Tweaked a few things and retextured it, so the
I
white
wonder.
part of it actually is just a flat color with shading applied to it.
Oh, okay. I wonder if you could like re-import these downgraded models and back into GX.
You probably can.
Have like a GX DSX version.
That would be cool. But yeah, the glass doesn't look very see-through in the game, but it actually is, if you look at it from another angle.
Oh, oh wow, you have to be inside.
Yeah, I made the texture myself actually, this one.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Cool.
because otherwise it just would have looked shit. I was thinking about putting the hotel sign here too, but I was running out of texture space, sadly.
Yeah.
And one of the most exciting things for me was the new metal structure on the ground,
Oh
underwater.
yeah. That's cool. Yeah, because like
This
we were
is
saying, like Drift Highway and GX has a real detailed like underwater area.
yeah. This is actually completely modeled after GX one by one.
Oh wow. So
Just
that
with
that structure appears in GX, basically.
yep, basically one by one.
Cool.
Just lowered the polygons and retextured it, of course. So it fits the overall style. Also, the texture of the bottom part of the skybox right here is not a texture.
Huh.
It's not.
What
It's
is it?
vertex colors,
Ah,
basically. So the transition between colors is smoother.
interesting.
And the water has two layers, if you pay close attention to it, which you can't hear. The bottom part of the water is solid, and if you go to the top, it's actually you can see through it. It's translucent.
Oh, cool.
Of course, I had to spare out the water effects on the guardrails.
Yep.
Very, very sad.
Oh, so
But
those aren't moving, so they're like stationary. The
yeah,
guardrails. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Gotta make sacrifices.
yeah, definitely. I might fix that part right here because it looks a bit ridiculous.
I mean, it's something you would never see.
You wouldn't, but if you turn around, you certainly.
Yeah. It's
That is if you look.
That's the attention to detail.
Yeah. Metal Fort is very interesting because it's such a complex track in a whole lot of nothing. These actually are remnants of the Final Fantasy phase of the track. Basically the last version of it. I didn't bother to remove them because you wouldn't see them anyway, so
Okay.
there's that.
Cool.
The track is also floating, which you wouldn't see in gameplay, so I optimize this track so much. So yeah, also there's a lot of elevation on it to make it look a bit better.
Right.
So yeah, this is
That's really cool.
yeah.
It's
Especially
yeah.
without the fog effect, you can see a lot more. And this is what I meant with the ramps and Firefield. I blended them here a lot more into the game.
Yeah, I see that. Have you ever tried like besides GX, have you exported models from other like DS games and tried
Not
using
that I would
those?
know of, no.
Because I think it might be interesting to try that with some Metroid Prime Hunters stuff.
Yeah, sadly these models are .bin files, so I can't open them.
Oh, I see.
I would have totally loved to get some textures and models from that.
Yeah, I got really into that game.
It's good, but it's also very disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy that it came out so close to launch and like was so ambitious.
So here's something you probably would never see, the pipe connection on the track. The complete pipe connection.
Ooh. Yeah.
Which connects basically every building.
Yeah.
This track is so interconnected, also this one.
Oh wow, it goes all the way up there. Does the track go up into that building as well?
Yeah, it's in here.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Inside of the track is also a very, very ambitious pipe structure. But yeah, this one goes all the way outside of the building and I don't know why. I'm puzzled myself why I modeled it like that. I'm genuinely confused why even the backside and everything is modeled. I kind of went a bit overboard with it, to be honest. I mean, it works and I'm gonna leave it this way until it gives any problems, but you know. Also, this start sign is very new.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is that just how it is in GX?
It is similar to GX, yeah. It doesn't animate, but yeah, it's basically the same as in GX.
Cool. Yeah, I knew it looked familiar.
Lightning, Whiteland, Aeropolis, why not? Without the fog, it looks very...
Oh, I don't think we've... After this one, maybe we could look at Trident. I don't think we've looked at that yet.
Yeah. It is. It's
So
without the fog, it looks so different.
Yeah.
I could disable the enemy routes. There we go.
So you went with a more darker theme for the Aeropolis, because...
Definitely. It was suggested by the composer, actually.
Oh, from Remix Rave?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
we kind of went with this idea together.
Oh, that's neat.
Um, because I've kind of began with the city texture, and then then simultaneously he worked on the music.
Cool. Yeah.
I wanted to go with a bit more of Japanese style, like Tokyo and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Very very urban.
I like the
Um,
contrast.
and this is the most detailed object in the entire game.
The scanning area sign?
No, the entire object itself, the entire tunnel.
Oh, I see, I see.
Because it's modeled from literally every side except from below.
Wow.
Yeah, it's basically almost 1 by 1 GX in that regard. It has 3D effects literally everywhere. It's amazing, to be honest. It's really, really great.
Yeah.
Another thing you might want to look at is New Mute City.
Okay.
Because there's this long chains of people which are just standing in the air.
I mean, it is a city, so it's to be expected.
Yeah, the object is actually sideways. It has to be that way to be normal in the game. You could actually look at the object a bit more closely, to be honest.
Oh yeah, because yep, that thing definitely appears in Mute City and GX. But isn't
Yeah,
it like a silver color in GX?
it's orange-ish.
Oh yeah.
So to fit a bit more of the greenish color of this track, I made it green.
Nice.
Also here, what I talked about earlier is
Ooh,
the fog effect is actually separate.
nice.
So same thing goes for the stars. Also, yeah, the two skyboxes are separated, the two effects. And as you can see, this is basically just a giant cube around the track.
Yep.
Even below it. It's not necessary, but there's a cube completely around the track. Which looks amazing even on top of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, here you can actually see the kind of references I did with
So the
N64,
Yep.
GX.
I can see the Twist Road resemblance for sure.
Can you see the serial gaps resemblance too? Might be a bit hard.
Yep. Now that I'm looking for it, like it's poking right out at me.
This is, I think, close to the middle of the track. Where the jump pads are.
Yep.
So yeah, also the rail for the train goes all around the track.
Oh, it actually follows the track.
It
That's
completely follows it. If
That's
I
super
would
cool.
actually enable the route system for it, you can see that there's a lot of
oh, cool.
on every corner there's a point for it.
Wow.
So yeah, these are here too. With a missing pixel actually.
It's just like
yeah.
that.
It's just like that. I don't know how it happened. It just did. It just did happen like that. Horizon Bay is also interesting because the moon is not part of the skybox.
Oh, really? It's its own object.
It's its own object.
Oh.
It's completely separate from everything else.
So you probably kind of had to blend it in with the skybox.
The skybox basically does the lighting effect on the model,
Oh.
giving it this bluish tint it has. Plus, something you don't see in the game, but the water is actually translucent.
Oh, interesting. That's a nice touch.
Plus, the model actually gives off quote unquote light,
Oh,
which
like it's
yes
glowing.
looks it looks a bit odd from down below. But I can live with that, to be honest. And the bridge structure, like the wires, it's, and I'm not lying about it. I took it directly from GX.
From the story mode chapter.
Yeah, this is the exact model for the wires,
Oh,
so
okay, cool.
I did not bother modeling that
It
myself.
looks nice.
The cone, I did model myself here. The huge ice cream cone. uh, was a lot of fun to do that. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun to experiment with that, and especially the city part of it. How much so little can do.
It's funny how you don't have to put tops on them because you just don't see those.
Yeah, I wouldn't see it. I could definitely hide something there, but why should I? But yeah, here's also the spin thing I mentioned earlier,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
gives them this roundish look.
Yep. That is really, really cool.
Also, something you absolutely don't see is how this just completely does just not blend in.
All right.
You wouldn't see that at any point of the track because it's just so elevated from everything else. Also, the street lights, the lamps could also be very interesting because it's just,
Is that just
it
like a?
looks so off.
Is that just like a PNG?
Yeah, it's basically just that. But it does its job and it's not really noticeable.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had a hard time actually doing that. Placing everything like that. So close to the road without clipping it. So yeah, that was a lot of work. This was a lot of work. So green plant, really, really interesting to see from far away.
Oh wow, that's luscious.
It's a huge pile of mountains, and the graphic looks actually very bad. The fog and distance kind of hides that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're like within the trees and branches for most of the track, so.
Yeah, without the fog, the track really is something else.
So what exactly about this track makes it so lag so much?
Uh, well, what do you think?
It's just so the tree.
Yeah, basically. Uh,
Yeah.
um, yeah, it's. I think it's that the polygons are too big.
Okay.
That's what I've been told. Um, silence, interesting. I also have mountains there. What a transition! But these look actually good this time, and it just cuts off.
Oh wow. So
Uh,
did you design the track first and then the exterior around it?
yeah, I always design text the track first, the layout.
Yeah.
I always
Interesting.
go with the layout first and then just go with the scenery.
Okay.
It looks very, very funny from the outside.
Yeah, it looks totally different. Yeah, because when you were racing on it, it was seamless.
Basically, and these trees are just floating. So, yeah, this is just to mask the cut off
Okay.
of everything.
Cool.
So it doesn't look like the track just ends there.
Yeah, it's a smart way to do it.
And I actually gave players the freedom to explore the entire outside.
Well, oh, that's actually all modeled and like collision,
This is all collision. All the white lines are collision.
so you can just drive out of the track.
You can theoretically clip in here. It wouldn't do anything because he would be stuck there forever, but you know.
I love stuff like that, honestly.
Uh, Yeah, I loved exploring in racing games when I was little, when I was a
Yeah.
kid. Um, so I wanted to incorporate some of that into DSX. Um, to just have this childlike feeling again, to go around the track and explore.
Yep.
Also, the water in this track is just amazing looking.
Can you actually jump in there?
You can land in there if you just go up here and do a pretty precise jump. You can actually fall in there.
So it's pretty difficult.
It's difficult, but you can land in there. You can also clip in there if you boost at a very specific timing with a very specific machine. You can just clip into this.
Nice.
Yeah. So Hydroworks, which is a completely new venue, completely new. Oh, oh my god, I should disable the objects. This is the remnants of the old track, like the track I implemented it over.
Oh, okay.
So
There we
yeah,
go.
the track actually doesn't have a complete skybox. Because you don't need it.
Yeah, you're probably
It looks
inside, yeah.
it looks very weird from the outside. Like you can see the track, but you can't see the track.
Yeah. I was kind of curious
Um,
about like that inside portion, like what that room actually looked like.
It's very hard to just get a good look at the track.
Yeah.
Modeling this was absolutely atrocious. Like, oh my god. Model around that void.
Yeah, that's.
Oh
I
my
mean, it
god.
doesn't sound like an easy task.
Oh, it's awful. But it's worth it, completely worth it at the end. I love the outside texture, like it's. Yeah. Also, it doesn't just stops. You could look in there. I love the hexagonal pattern here,
Oh
which
yeah.
gives this complete 3D effect, which it's just a 2D texture. So
Yeah. That looks nice. Yeah. Where'd you get that texture?
Sunny Colors.
Okay.
Aquarium
Nice.
Park, actually.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Not ultimate, but normal Sonic Colors. The good one.
The non-broken one.
Oh my god, they destroyed my childhood game and I hate them for that so much. I played it when I was 8 years old. This was my first Sonic game. And they broke it. 10 years after, they broke it. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed, I'm just mad. Also, there's a lot of extra detail you wouldn't ever see in the track. Like this room, the starting room, it's incredibly huge.
Yeah. Holy cow, it is.
So yeah, the amount of scenery added to it is... Oh my god, where am I? Yeah. Was the water coming from above, slowly fading into the void? Going through this one? This was a very intentional design choice to have that grid there.
Oh, right. Because, yeah, it needs somewhere to flow.
Yeah. I wanted to do this. I wanted a track where we drive through water.
Yeah.
This water flow.
That's a good idea.
The water coming from the drains and everything and just washing away, going more blue as it like gets more still, it gets deeper. Yeah, the void on top of the track is really something that helped me be lazy with it. I mean, it's a purely stylistic choice.
Yeah.
The detail I put into it, like these things that go down, the water, the tunnels especially, the connecting tunnels.
Yep.
This was by complete accident. I made this by complete accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wanted to have DSX tracks not be too linear. So I thought, what could I do to make them not as linear?
So
and more
you can take an
speed runnable.
an inner path.
You could.
Okay, I figured you might like just slide down or something.
Uh, I might actually fix a collision a bit because it's like it looks like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's hard to
very
notice.
very weird. Very weird. But yeah, this room right here is one of my favorites.
Oh
Just
yeah,
the way it looks, the way it fades into the void.
yeah, that looks nice.
Um,
Looks really
also
tall.
this room where you just either fall down or go for it. Like the little angle here. You, I wanted to make this track speed runnable, in a way. Not as much as the old version of Silence is. I saw that podcast and you were all excited, like, yeah, this is pretty cool for speedrunning, and then I come up with a new version of Silent that just completely throws that out.
Oh, was that a different version of the same track?
This is the current version, yeah.
Okay.
Um, a better version. But also this room, I imagined always this room when making this track. It's
Yeah.
so impressive because it's so huge.
Yeah, it looks gigantic. Probably because that black
So
void.
it adds a lot to it. I love adding with adding to tracks with Black Void.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Firefield is also very interesting because
Oh
yeah,
my goodness. It's looking like
um,
lethal lava land.
yeah. Also, without the red fog, the rocks look very odd. They don't blend into the lava as much. There's a lot less blending, but the mountains look very threatening.
I like how looks like it's more like set in an outside area as opposed to the inside area in GX.
Yeah. You could say, which could be my personal headcanon, it's just outside of the mines they had in Firefield and GX. Which would be a cool headcanon, but like this amount of lava is just no. I love the grid I actually put into place here. Make it a bit more quote unquote realistic. Very narrowly avoiding the track at one point.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cutting it close.
Few pixels.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole track is like very tightly designed.
Yeah.
I just oops.
Oh, his little scene. Oopsie.
Uh, yeah, I might fix the track up a bit.
Oh yeah, this is probably
Just a
giving you
bit.
a lot of ideas of things to tweak or fix up.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, the particles are two layers of models.
Oh, cool.
Stretched and rotated differently. So it just looks like particles going up.
Looks pretty
Also,
good.
the road is 3D on the under it. Wait. There we go. It's completely modeled.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And the angle. Oh my god,
Oh,
the
that's
angle.
cool. That's super cool looking.
Um, Once we get the camera to rotate along with the card, this is gonna look so amazing.
Yep. Oh, what do you mean by that? Like, there's more stuff to do with the camera?
Yeah, basically, we want the camera to rotate along on the X and Z axis with the card.
Oh, interesting.
Also, like on every axis, basically. Because in Mario Kart DS, the camera is static. It's completely static.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So I want to, like, I have that vision to make the camera more dynamic, to react with the speed of the game, like the speed the machine is going, and the angle. Like, I want the camera to interact with the machine itself.
Cool.
This is my end goal with that, basically. Um, Lightning is also a very interesting track. Especially without the fog, it looks a bit weird. There's lightning, actual lightning and lightning. Yeah, who'd have thought that there's lightning and lightning?
So they touch down on the towers.
Yeah, they have actual animations. I think I can show that.
Okay.
Yeah, you see
Ooh,
that the little.
that's cool.
Yeah. No, I don't want to close that. Just want to close the player. But yeah, this texture right here on the lights, which yeah, these are supposed to resemble lights.
They get the job done.
It's the same texture as this one here and this one here.
Okay.
It's the exact
Nice.
same texture, so it's really just to show when you go out of the track. Also, this one, if I can actually put the objects back to place,
Ooh.
there's a spotlight on this
Does
track.
that spin around?
It does spin around.
Okay, cool. That is badass.
I don't know if it's visible in the preview, actually. No, it's not. Okay.
Oh well.
Right here you can actually see how it's layered.
Oh yeah. I think that's how they do it in GX, kinda.
No, they overlay two textures, not two models.
Oh, I see.
I had to get around that because the DS can do that.
Oh.
Same with this right here, it's transparent actually. If you look closely to it, there's a texture behind that.
Nice.
It's completely 3D, so I'm so proud of how much I accomplished with this one.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Because F some of the older ones, I don't think, no, I didn't implement the battle tracks. Oh no, I did implement Casino Palace.
Ooh. I don't know if I've seen this one. I probably
Oh,
have.
I did not showcase that.
Cool.
Yeah, I had a lot of work doing with that. I love this beams of light here. I had a lot of fun creating this one. Lots and lots of fun. But lots and lots of work went into it.
Yeah.
It looks pretty okay on hardware, actually. There was actually supposed to be the spinning wheel, like the roulette wheel,
Oh
under
yeah.
this one.
That's a big feature of the track.
Yeah, but I removed it.
Did you run
Sadly.
out of resources?
No, it crashed.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah. Sadly,
Oh, is this like a battle map?
this is a battle map.
Oh, cool. It's yeah, it looks like I can't remember the Mario Kart name, but
The Pipe Plaza track.
yeah. Very cool.
And the unused F-Zero coin also found its home here.
Oh yeah, that is unused, isn't it?
So it's barely readable from a distance. So yeah. Is there anything I did not show off?
I think just probably Cosmo Terminal.
This is not implemented.
Oh,
This
okay.
is just placeholder names. I think Metal Fort might be in. This was Metal Fort began as a battle map, a very
Oh wow.
very test-ish battle map.
Yeah, it looks like it. I was kind of wondering if you had created any battle maps. And yeah, you certainly did.
So yeah. Outer Space. I didn't think we look at that one. I love the glowing effect it has.
Yep.
I love experimenting with lighting in this game.
It
It's
seems like
so fun.
it's like a surprisingly complex lighting system.
Yeah, and it's all static.
Wow.
But yeah, this is, I think, also just a box. Was it? No, it's not a box, actually. It's not a box. But yeah, the pipe in the background is just...
Whoa, yeah, that's like crazy.
The
Crazy
track
looking.
itself, the layout.
Yeah. It's one of the longer ones for sure.
Oh yeah, this is probably, along with Green Plant, the longest track in the game.
Cool.
Like, just a split path and
Nice, they're
how
equal.
everything just interconnects. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's super impressive.
One of the early concepts, like a lot of early concept designs in DSX, just revolved around tracks that that interconnect with each other in one way or another.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of old concept art, but I don't have it here right now.
Ooh,
Um,
that sounds interesting.
since my current living situation is a bit complicated, so yeah. uh,
Yeah.
did I manage to still get DSX done? Like a lot of tracks done here. It's wow.
Looks like you got a bunch of like some that are started too.
Yeah. Also, this is a detail that probably no one will see, but I have it.
The little light beam.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's neat.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Also this one, it used to
Ooh.
have collision, but I don't think now it doesn't anymore.
I can see some Casino Palace textures. Oh wait,
Yeah.
maybe those are Port Town.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not
Yeah, it's
sure.
one or the other.
But this texture is the same texture as the one on here.
Oh, cool. Oh, it
It's
looks nice.
actually, the light on these is actually animated if you look closely on it.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
if you look very closely on these
It looks
things.
so good in motion.
And yeah, these cages and just chains and everything. I based the shading around them. Somewhat. Some more accurate, some less.
Mm.
So I tried my best to make the shading accurate. So yeah. If there's any questions you have, now would be a good time to ask that.
Uh, I'm, I'm pretty okay at the moment. I do have to go get lunch, or not lunch, dinner pretty soon. But let me see if there's anybody else that's has any questions or anything.
Because if there is nothing, I would just have a few last words and then...
Okay, yeah, um, yeah, go for it.
So, during my... This is a very personal kind of thing. Um, in the entire Mario modding scene, I'm pretty much the only trans modder that ever has been in this scene. I'm kind of a pioneer in that one. If it sounds weird, but yeah, I am. This began with the project, and I don't know if it influenced it, but if it did, did it for the better. 2021 was a good year for DSX, especially like 2020 and 2021 were very good years for the project, and I'm looking forward to 2022, to be honest.
Awesome. Yeah, it's great to hear. And yeah, I'm really proud of you for, you know, coming out with all that and, you know, figuring out who you really are. It's really
Yeah,
takes a lot.
it's something a lot of people struggle with, and I'm telling that now to just kind of more or less tell people that you are not alone. Like I am not alone. The people are not alone.
Mhm.
Uh,
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to show us this stuff. It's really amazing.
yeah, I'm glad to actually have being able to showcase everything.
Yeah, I hope we can see more from you in the future. I'm probably gonna hop off for now.
Me too. I gotta take care of my Discord and everything.
All right, well, I'll see you later.
All right, bye.